Have you ever looked at a successful SaaS company making 6 figures monthly and thought, I could never build that without being a coding genius? Well, I just copied an entire SaaS that is making $120,000 a month without writing a single line of code. I created a fully functional AI-powered platform that processes audio content into polished text, just like Magic does for their paying customer, complete with payment processing to make money right away, user accounts, and all the premium features. And the crazy part? I did this using just one AI tool that handled all the coding for me. No development team and no technical background required. In this video, I'll show you my exact process from idea to execution, reveal the specific AI tool I used, which is honestly the best coding assistant available right now, and demonstrate how I replicated every feature of an existing 6-figure business. Let's get started with the exact blueprint I used to copy and build a $120,000 a month SaaS business model without writing a single line of code. Let's be honest, building a full-featured SaaS app sounds intimidating when you don't know how to code. You've got a big idea, but figuring out where to even start can feel impossible. That's exactly why we're using Code Guide, because it turns massive projects into something you can actually launch step by step. Let's start by using Code Guide. After logging into my account, I'm going to click on New Project and start entering the details. For the prompt, let's write, I want to build a SaaS web app like Magic. I can't code, so please build everything for me using no-code tool. The app should work on desktop and mobile and have a modern professional UI with a nice landing page with overview of all the features. Along with that, I will include all the functionality the app needs. It should allow users to upload audio, either from files or public URLs like YouTube, with upload progress and duration clearly shown. For transcription, I want accurate, time-stamped output powered by AI, editable on the spot, and exportable in common format. The real magic comes after that. Each audio file should generate summaries, podcast-style show notes, chapters, full quotes, blog posts, social captions, and email newsletter draft. Every output has to be editable before export. There should also be a simple dashboard where users can view all their uploads, along with details like title, length, and upload date, plus buttons to view transcripts and generate content. Exporting needs to be fast and flexible, with one-click options for downloading or copying to clipboard, and links for sharing specific blocks. Custom prompts are also part of the vision. Users should be able to ask the AI for something specific, like give me 5 quiz questions from this episode, and get exactly that. I also want to add user accounts with email-based sign-up and login. Then layer in a freemium pricing model. For free users, they will get limited minutes per month, while paid plans unlock more time and advanced features. And overall, Stripe handles the billing. Once done with the prompt, we can now hit next step, select Replit as the no-code tool to build it, and move forward. Code Guide is now asking me to answer a few follow-up questions to customize how the app would behave. For transcription, I'll go with OpenAI's Whisper since it's accurate, supports timestamps, and it's reliable. GPT-4 will handle all the content generation, everything from show notes to social posts. I will also define the file size limits and time caps for each plan. YouTube is the primary import method, but if possible, I also want to support Spotify podcast links and direct MP3 URLs. Design-wise, I'm aiming for something clean and modern, white and gray backgrounds, subtle blue or purple accents, and a minimal font like Inter or Poppins, and no logo needed for now. Email-based login is also enough at this stage. The dashboard should allow sorting by project name, date, and file length. For storage and backend, Replit's built-in database will do the job. Export options include text, PDF, docs, and Markdown, with a copy to clipboard feature for flexibility. Once you're done answering everything, we have to review the setup. Click Next Step and let Code Guide generate a full summary and outline. It covers everything: the prompt, tool selection, and all my responses. The outline looks solid, so we can now move on to create docs and click generate. The result is a complete document that lays out the plan for the app. Since there's no direct link to Replit, we can just use the copy prompt button and paste everything in manually. Now comes the part where Replit asks for API key. We're going to need an OpenAI key, a Stripe secret key, and a Stripe public key to move forward. To grab the OpenAI key, you just have to follow the link. Click create new secret key, name the project, and generate the key. Once it's created, we can copy and paste that into Replit. Then let's open the Stripe dashboard. Copy the publishable key and secret key and paste those as well. Once all three keys are in, we can now click continue. But after doing those, an error pops up. No big deal. You just have to copy the message, paste it into the chat, and ask Replit to fix it. Once that's resolved, the setup is done, and now the real build begins. At this stage, everything's working behind the scenes, but now I need to make sure users can actually log in, register, and use the app like real people. So we are going to set up the database Replit needs for storing user data. Once that's in, let's open the login page in a new browser tab. Right at the top, there's a message that says transform your audio content with AI. This is also where users can sign up under the free tier, which gives 30 minutes of transcription per month. Perfect for testing things out. Let's register first a new account to see how it behaves. The sign up goes through and I'm logged in, but something's off. The app doesn't move forward after login. It just sits there. To fix that, let's hop back into Replit and update the logic so that once someone successfully registers, they're sent straight to the dashboard where they can start using the free plan. After the change, everything starts to click into place. The landing page now has a clean, modern layout with navigation links, feature sections, pricing details, a FAQ, and buttons to log in or sign up free. Let's try signing up again. This time, no issues. Right after registering, the app takes me to the dashboard and it shows I'm on the free plan with limited access, just like it should. Now that user accounts are working and we're able to access the dashboard, it's time to actually start using. For most users, the first thing they'll want to do is upload audio and see it turned into something usable. So that's exactly what we're testing next. We are going to click create new project and then select upload file or import from URL. I'll start with a direct file upload. It notes that the free plan limits uploads to 30 minutes per file and 30 minutes total per month. The supported formats include MP3, WAV, and M4A with a file size limit of 250 megabytes. I am going to select a file from my computer and hit upload audio. That uploads successfully, and the app immediately begins transcribing the file. Depending on the length of the audio, this step might take a few minutes. Once it's done, the file details appear and the full transcript is shown in an editable format. To test the export function, we can just click export and it shows that users can download the transcript in text and other supported formats. Now let's switch to importing an audio file from a public URL like YouTube. The import is successful and again transcription starts automatically. Now that it's ready, let's click check status. And here you go, the file details come up and the transcription is editable just like before. After seeing the transcript appear, the next question is, what can we actually do with it? Transcription is useful, but turning that audio into something ready to publish is where this app is supposed to shine. Let's click the content generation button to see what happens next. The panel opens up and it gives options for everything from summaries to social media captions. I can generate a short summary, a long one, show notes, timestamp chapters, quotes, a blog post, captions for Twitter, LinkedIn, and Instagram, even a newsletter draft. There's also a custom prompt feature for generating something more specific. Let's start with a short summary. After clicking generate, the app returns a single paragraph that neatly wraps up the content. Next is the long summary. This one comes back with 5 paragraphs that walk through the main points of the audio in more detail. Now, let's move on to show notes, formatted for podcast descriptions. I'll click generate and that gives me a clean structured breakdown ready to drop into an episode post. Then, let's try chapters. The result includes timestamps with topic breakdowns, giving the content structure a glance. Quotes are next. Clicking generate pulls out a handful of highlightable moments from the transcript. Now I'm curious about the blog post. Let's try to hit generate. And yeah, it actually pulls together a full structured article based on the audio. For social captions, let's start with Twitter. It gives me a short post with hashtags that actually match the content. LinkedIn shifts the tone with something more professional, formatted like a real update. Instagram adds emojis, hashtags, and a casual feel, definitely built for that platform. Then I'll move on to the email newsletter. Let's click generate and that gives me a subject line, a quick message body, and a call to action, something you could send out right away. And just like that, all of it. Every summary, post, and caption comes from a single transcript. Let's type in a custom prompt name, and for the prompt itself, let's write, "Give me 5 questions from this episode for a quiz." Then we are going to click generate, but this time we have here a generation failed error. So let's go back to Replit and ask, "Please fix the generation failed error when creating a custom prompt." After that, let's return to the content blocks. And as you can see, whenever I log into my account, all the files and generated content are still saved and stored. Looks like the custom prompts feature is marked as a pro feature, available for paid users. There's a message here that says you can still try it, but to save your prompts and access more advanced features, please upgrade your plan. Let's try generating the same sample again and type, "Give me 5 questions from this episode for a quiz." And this time it worked. I received 5 questions based on the content. After generating all that content, the next thing I want to do is get it out of the app. Whether it's a summary, a blog post, or a full transcript, I need a way to save it, send it, or use it somewhere else. So I will add a quick instruction to the app. Export any content with one click, PDF or doc. Now when I click on export, I can see a list of options: PDF, doc, text, markdown, and JSON. I will try exporting as PDF first. It's working and the file is saved to my computer. I'll do the same with docs and it works the same way. To take a look at how the files are organized, let's head back to the project dashboard. Everything is laid out clearly. Each upload shows the audio title, the date it was added, and there are buttons to view both the transcript and the generated content. Inside each project, I can navigate through the overview, transcript, and generated content section. There's also an option to copy any of the content right from there. Inside the transcript section, I want to test the share feature. Let's do that by clicking share, and it says the content has been copied to the clipboard. To make the sharing more functional, we can ask Replit to create shareable links for transcript and for content block. Once that's done, let's go back to the dashboard and test the new share button. I'll click it, select what I want to share, and hit create share link. But this time an error pops up. So we have to go back to Replit again and type, "Please fix error creating share link" when trying to click create share link button. After the fix, the share link feature works properly. I am also going to ask Replit to add a share button in the project dashboard. Now that it's there, I'll click it, grab the link, and when I open it in a new tab, I can see the full transcript ready to share. Up to this point, everything in the app has been running under the free plan. But to really unlock what it can do and make it feel like a complete product, it's time to set up payments. I want users to be able to upgrade, subscribe, and access the Pro features. So I start integrating Stripe and head to the Upgrade to Pro button to test the unlimited plan. We will click the Upgrade to Pro button so we can upgrade to the unlimited plan. But instead of the checkout, an error pops up. All we need to do is copy the error message and send it to the Replit agent for help. Now, let's try again, and the same error shows up. So we are going to repeat the process. Copy the message and send it back to Replit. Since I need to provide the price ID, we can go back to the Replit agent and type, "Here's the price ID." Then head over to the Stripe dashboard, open the product catalog, and click on Create Catalog. You have to fill in the product name, description, and pricing, then hit Add Product. Once that's saved, click the 3 dots on the product and copy the price ID. Back in Replit, I'll paste in the price ID and try subscribing again. But instead of moving forward, another error shows up on the next screen. Let's copy the message and send it to the Replit agent to troubleshoot. Let's try it again, and this time there's yet another error. So once again, I will copy the error and send it over for support. Eventually, the subscription flow starts working. After trying again, it is now asking for payment details. Just select card, and since this is a test, we will use Stripe's test card number, any future expiration date, any 3-digit CVC, and a valid postal code. Then click subscribe now. Once the payment goes through, we can head back to the login page and sign into my account. Now I can access the Pro features. To confirm, let's upload the second audio file, and it was added successfully. As a final check, let's switch to mobile view to see how the app holds up on the smaller screen. For the final touch, let's enter one last prompt. Please change the UI design into a modern and professional design. Make sure all the fonts and graphic designs are visible. And here's the result. So that's the build. From audio upload to content generation, user accounts, payment integration, and even a clean UI, it all came together step by step using nothing but prompts and a no-code setup. If you're working on something similar or just want to try building your own version of this, go for it. The tools are out there, and once you get into it, it's way more doable than it seems. Thanks for following along. See you in the next one.